Do you believe COVID-19 will come to an end? Yes or no? Today I am working from home, and no, not because of quarantine, but because of the traffic I have to drive through just to get to work. Or because of this influx to the Gold Coast with Melbourneites, Sydney-siders and people from Brisbane. Welcome to DENZEL'S world. That didn't sound good. This right here is my home office setup. I've got my laptop hooked up to my monitor, which, as you can see here, needs some extra voltage. Today's project is I'm working on repurposing some old vlog footage, some old podcast footage, and turning them into short form content suitable for social media platforms like Instagram, like your TikTok, vice versa. The cool thing about re-watching old footage and repurposing it is that I get to reminisce on what life was like pre-COVID, pre-pandemic, pre-2020, pre-disruption, pre-everything, really. Life was much simpler back then. Oh, no way. In breaking news, Brisbane, which is 1 hour north of me for the international viewers, enters a 3-day snap lockdown. And because of this 3-day snap lockdown, they're making all of Queensland wear face masks. So for the first time ever, I have to wear a face mask in public. Well, expect that time that I had to wear it during the airport. But if I need to go to a coffee shop, I'll be wearing a face mask now. It took us a year to get to this stage. In response to all this, Queensland Premier Anastasia Palaszczuk has said this:
I apologise for the inconvenience that it's going to cause.
An inconvenience indeed. Now, everything the media is saying is to not be complacent. Now, they're referring to health, so remember to keep hygienic. But this should also serve as a reminder that as business owners, we shouldn't be complacent also. 2020 was the test run of this new era the world has entered into. The fires, the floods, the pandemic itself, in a way, is a test run for, unfortunately, what the world will be like. So therefore, prepare to adapt to these constant, unexpected, uncertain changes, instead of longing for what life was like in the past. I can rewatch old pre-COVID footage and enjoy it, but we're never going to go back to that reality. 0 people that I found wearing face masks. Then again, this place is very much deserted when it's never like this. One of the most frustrating things as a filmmaker is when you film all your footage, you get it into the editing stage, and wind ruins the audio. Tony had a perfectly good answer to my question. Now I'm going to have to go to plan B.
No. Uh-oh. What are you doing?
Question I want to ask you is, do you believe COVID-19 will come to an end? Yes or no?
No.
Why do you say that?
Because once it's a virus, I think the concept is the virus is always in our society.
Recently, it was my birthday, and my parents blessed me with a new GoPro Hero 9 because I lost the other GoPro before. And yeah, I'm being yet to open it up, so let's open it up. Now, everything happens for a reason. Oh, wow. Huh. And yeah, I do believe now, this is my opinion, all this inconvenience serves a greater reason to reveal to us that our trust shouldn't be in this world, but instead in a higher power. Now for me, that higher power is Jesus. Again, I'm not expecting you to side with my beliefs. But I will encourage you to ask yourself this very question. Why another lockdown? Hopefully the government doesn't turn around and enforces a lockdown here on the Gold Coast, because I want to try out my new GoPro. So stay tuned for hopefully some GoPro footage. What a way to tease the next episode, or tease future episodes. Subscribe. With all the extra Melbourne and Sydney people living and moving up here, I reckon they brought lockdowns with them. Such a bad joke.